What is going on, guys? It's another week, so it's another upload on the channel. We're actually outside this week. So last week you guys got like a short 2-3 minute video, I believe, of like previous clips from earlier last season. I'm sick. I'm still kind of sick. I'm sure I'll have a bit of a cough in this video that you guys will hear shortly. In today's video, we are going to be going over the GTI behind me, and we're going to be figuring out the list of things that need done for the GTI before this season starts. Mark 6 in here, okay? We have the brains of the car. Oh my gosh, I have no coolant. Well, obviously we have the GTI right here, and it looks amazing in this background. We found like this wedding venue, and it really looks awesome over here. I think we're gonna definitely come back for more content, pictures, videos, and stuff like that. What's first on the GTI? First things first in my book is right here. I no longer have a front lip, so we are missing quite literally most of the lip on this side of the car, and we kind of have one on the way. Why is the Osmo not pointing at you? I actually ordered 3 of these front lips for this car, none of which have came. So one of them is coming from Amazon. The ship date was recently, but it's supposed to be here. I think it's between like the end of February and like the middle of March. So that one, I'm not sure if it's going to be here in time, but the other 2 that I just ordered went on sale on eBay. Same lip, and I don't know about you guys, but I love this front lip. This lip to me is just like one of the better looking front lips that you can get for this car, especially when you're not spending $400 on a lip. Did I break this one with like one solid oomph? Yes, I did. You're right. But it also is just the fact that this lip looks so good. It looks so aggressive. And like, I don't know, I just love this lip, and I think that we're gonna keep going with this lip until maybe someday I splurge and get a better one. So we do have a front lip on the way. We have 3 of them on the way. The other 2 front lips I ordered at the same time. They were on sale on eBay. They should be here later this week. We're probably not gonna put them on this week because it's kind of still snowy outside, as you guys can see. Those ones should be here later this week. I ordered them not too long ago. Step number 1 is getting a new front lip. Okay, number 2 on the list of things that need done is the front fender. So Amy Lynn behind the camera might have busted my front fender. It's okay though, it's honestly not that bad. I'm gonna keep the fender in general just because, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it bugs me enough to where we have a new front fender at home. It needs wrapped and put onto the car. So we do need to put the new fender on the car, wrap it, and I'm also gonna cut a bunch of this like little fender lip in here out, so it's harder to pull the fender out if I'm driving low and like I make a turn. Next up on the list is my rear bumper. So my rear bumper pretty much has never actually been on the car, really. It's always kind of been like that. So we're gonna see if we can rig something up to where the front bumper will actually sit flush with the quarter panels, because I do not have these quarter panels touched. Never touch your quarter panels. If you're trying to get good fitment, the answer is to not roll these quarter panels. It's not to pull these quarter panels. It's gonna look terrible, and that's just all there is to it. You will never get the car to look good if you roll or pull the quarter panels on a GTI. End of story. Don't do it. We're gonna fix the bumper so the bumper sits flush with the quarter panel. Not a huge big deal, but yes. Camera girl, head over here on this side. So when we were fixing the exhaust leak on this car, Cody was trying to get something off. I don't even remember what it was, but it was super rusted. He ended up getting it off, and now we have a pretty sizable gap down here. So we obviously got to fix that part of the bumper as well. But again, rear bumper, not a huge deal, should be fairly quick. That's the second thing that needs done on the GTI this winter. While we're in the rear end, anyway, while we're looking at the rear end One thing that's been bugging me a lot lately is the rear diffuser fitment. I'll show you guys. It looks, honestly, you can barely tell on this video, but if I get closer, man, you literally can't tell in the video, I don't think, at all. From here in person, you can see the smallest amount of white from like where my finger's at here, and it ends about like right here. From where the diffuser has become unclipped. It really just needs kind of clipped back in, glued back in is probably what I'm gonna do because I love this diffuser, but that's not anything too major. So that is the third thing that needs done. Next thing on the car that we want to do is possibly new side skirt extensions. So these ones just aren't that thick. As you guys can see, they're like, it's really strange. They're very, very thin. Where is the Osmo pointing? Next up on the list, and I don't know if we're gonna end up doing this for the legality of it. Let me just show you. So the front of the car, that's as low as the car will sit. The rear is obviously tucking, right? And my butt crack is like completely out right now. Front of the car, like the front fender, that is as low as you can go in the front unless you frame notch the front end. What that would consist of is pretty much taking like a circle little drill bit and drilling, like pulling the axle out and drilling the hole bigger so that your axle isn't hitting on the frame. Right now when I air out, the axle sits on the frame, allowing the car to stay at that height and not go any lower. Don't know if I'm gonna end up doing that, but if I did notch the frame, we would have some better fitment. I could run probably a 2mm spacer in the front, 3mm spacer in the front, and we could literally sit fender to lip all around. You guys will see if that happens. I'm not going to make a video on that. Don't tell my insurance company. Actually, you can tell them because guess what? I'm not doing it. Back in the rear end, as you can see, that is not the same color. Quite literally orange. So if you know me, you know this car gets driven all year round. There is not a garage for this car to be put in. Well, up until recently when Cody gave us access to the garage, but I still drive it, obviously, all year round. The car sat in the street pretty much all its life with me. So this taillight has officially began fading, and obviously it just doesn't look right, you know? I mean, it is completely off. It's an eyesore in person. We are gonna have to do something with the taillights. I would love clears. I would love clears. I really would. I can't promise you that's what we're gonna end up doing. I might get one of like the pre-made sets of clears temporarily and then do something custom and steal the clear lenses off of those and put it on a cooler design of a taillight. But taillights are being changed out. I don't think I want to go with this same style because I've had it for like 5 years. This is like my favorite style though, so I don't know. Taillights are definitely on the list of things that need done this winter. Okay, next up on the list, the trunk's ugly. All right, there's no better way of putting it. The trunk is just ugly. Cody's bullied me about it. Amy Lynn's bullied me about it. My dad's bullied me about it. It's time to go ahead and do a trunk setup in this car. So if you guys know me, this car has never had the trunk open at any shows simply because this is my trunk setup. We have McDonald's wrapper and a napkin. We have a huge sub box. We have kind of wires a little bit of everywhere. Not a fire hazard, don't worry. And we have the tank behind there, obviously the compressor here. The management is actually under all of this, underneath the carpet. But it's time to do a trunk setup on the Mark 6. This is where I need your guys' help because I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Me and Amy Lynn have a couple ideas. There's one idea that's more of like a goofy idea, but I think that it would just be funny and cool temporarily, but it's not like a nice professional, really good looking trunk setup. It's just to make people laugh and to really just stand out in terms of, okay, that's kind of funny, that's clever, that's cool. But I do want to eventually do something really nice in this trunk, and we might not do the funny, we might just do the serious right off the rip. This is where I want you guys to give me any recommendations. DM me on Instagram, DM me on YouTube. Don't do that because I don't even know how to check those DMs. comment down below or DM me on Instagram and show me your trunk setups, or give me advice, or give me anything so that I know that I can turn this trunk into something good. That is enough of the rear end of the car. Let's go ahead and head over to the front end. So what we want to do with the front end is something that I've wanted to do this whole time since I've had this R bumper. I just haven't. We have a new grille. We actually already have it. It's not installed on the car, but I have a front grille ready to be installed, and it just looks nicer. It gives it a little more character. So a front grille is definitely up next on the list. Hear me out. Hear me out. We open the hood, okay? And we have a Mark 6 in here, okay? We have the brains of the car. Oh my gosh, I have no coolant. Oh my gosh, there's no coolant in there. I literally have zero coolant in that tank right now. Oh, I'm gonna check right now to see if we have extra coolant. Okay, we're checking the car now to see if we have coolant, because here's some oil. That's more oil. Oh, we got some coolant. So she was thirsty. I just gave her a little drink. You know, we get thirsty, so why can't cars get thirsty? We're still under the hood for this part of the video. Let me put all my oil back and all of my coolant back in this hunk of junk. My hand's all sticky now. Okay, so the real reason why we opened the hood was actually not for the coolant. That was not a funny bit. I was actually out of coolant. This motor's about to blow up, okay? And if you guys saw the video a few weeks ago, we kind of looked at options of what we can do to this car, and it came down to three main options. I throw in a stock motor, keep the KO4 turbo on it, and go from there. Or I can throw in an 07K, boost it, 5-cylinder, really cool sounds, fairly reliable, kind of costly, wouldn't be ready by the start of the season, so there's that. Third option, we build the motor. At this time, I may or may not have a package coming in the mail with everything needed to fully build this motor, and this car can reach 600 horsepower by the start of the season. Now, am I throwing a big turbo on it? I don't know. Probably not yet, but I might have a package coming in the mail to completely rebuild this motor, and we might be rebuilding the motor. If it's not before the beginning of the season, it'll probably be towards the end of the season, but those are the plans on old Hoopty, the Mark 6 GTI. That's going to go ahead and wrap up everything that we have planned for the GTI, whether it be only this winter or into next season. That's the laundry list of things that need done. Some need done quicker than others. Some need done before the show season starts. Priority is Riverside. Riverside, this will be my first Riverside I've ever been to, and the car actually got accepted into Riverside, which is amazing. So we need all of this done by like March 18th-ish, around there. That way we have time to pack and everything. But most of that does need done before Riverside. If it's a couple things that aren't like a huge deal, then so be it. But for the big majority of things, it needs done before Riverside. That's gonna go ahead and do it for today's video. I'm glad we were actually able to pick up the camera this week and not have to do just, you know, reused clips. But I didn't want to break the streak. It's a weekly upload streak and I have to keep it going. We're almost to a year. We're like 8 months in. We're almost to that year mark, and we really need to hit that because it would just be cool that I've been able to, you know, keep uploading every single week for an entire year. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. If you haven't heard it yet today, I'm glad you're with us. We are glad that you're with us. Join us on the journey of building cars, building relationships, and really just making memories. If you haven't followed the Instagram, make sure you follow the Instagram. They get a lot of sneak peeks, but you guys get the first reveal always 100%. We have some stuff planned for Amy Lynn's TDI as well this winter. We really just kind of got to get it running first. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I love you guys. Take it easy. If you guys need anything or you have any questions on the GTI, leave them in the comments or DM me below because we don't gatekeep around here. If you guys have any suggestions on building a trunk setup or ideas or things that I could try, let me know below. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions on possibly building a motor, any tips, let me know below. We'll see you guys next week. That's wrapping it up. I love you guys. I'll see you later.